Going north out of town on Highway 3, across the road from the Dairy Queen, there's a trailer court called Florelas, and there's 4 big apartment buildings, and then back behind the Dairy Queen, across the road behind, is another trailer court called Viking Terrace. And if you take those 3 parts of our area here in Northfield, they're probably about 75% Hispanic. Going door to door, I've done that a number of times in the trailer courts and the apartments, just to get to know the people, and so it's an experience of kind of, when you go door to door like that, then and are invited into their home, there's this kind of a bond that you have with people when they've invited you in as a guest, receiving their home, and so it's been a very positive thing that way. One of the things that's a beautiful thing for the Hispanic community here that's lacking a bit in the Anglo community is that their social life really revolves around their Hispanic community, and the church is a major part of that. And so the people who are involved are very involved. They might be here 3 or more times a week, and their social contacts are people who are part of the parish community as well. So this, that community of church and their community of friends is one and the same kind of a thing, and they're not particularly involved with things beyond their circle. One of the important things for me has been over these last several years here now, how different politicians stand on different issues important to the immigrant population. The DREAM Act is a very big thing for us too, and we write letters to Congress and encourage on that. The idea of the DREAM Act is to have an avenue for somebody that's been here practically all their life, brought here as a child, to be able to get a Social Security card through all the work they've done and be able to work. Those things come into play as I vote for candidates. The downside of the whole voting issue is that if you're not here legally, you can't vote. And if you're not a citizen, you can't vote. You can't vote as a Mexican citizen living here, and so basically that whole community has very little. There's very few people in that whole community that are able to vote and make some kind of selection that way.